I'd go live because um, there are a bunch of teens in their car right now, and the like the speakers is so loud are so loud that it's like mind shearing level. It's like to a level where you can't just not sleep, you couldn't work or do anything, you couldn't read. It's like to an excruciating level. Maybe you would even hear it from time to time, but there are a bunch of people together in the car. I can't go confront them on my own. I yelled at them from up here, but I'm um, the third floor, and they're ignoring me. I saw the lady in the passenger seat look at me and was like, "Pfft," and dismissed me, like, just like waved me off. And I can't go down there. There are too many in the car, and I can't call the police because I don't have phone line, and you can't call 911 for things like that. Because you will get prosecuted. You're supposed to just call them the police thingy. The what's it called again? The the station. You have to call the station or the city. You can like put a formal complaint with the city if the noise is reoccurring or something, and it is reoccurring um, because they do this all the time during the spring and the summer. So yeah, I'm doing a bit of witchcraft right now as we speak. I'm just like applying good thoughts to a person and hoping that helps. I do that a lot. I do a lot of good thoughts and good energies towards people. Um, and sometimes it helps. This one might require a little bit more stuff, though it might require a freezing spell, I'm thinking, or a binding spell. It's a very big case, so it might not be sufficient to just apply energy. This one might need an extra ritual or two. Like, when my roommate was completely discarding his responsibility and denying our responsibility. I did a freezer spell on him, and I did a sour jar because I want to like push him away. But I have to redo that one. It didn't work as well as I wanted. So I might like buy ingredients for a sour jar very soon. And well, my roommate is up right now. I don't know what he's doing, but I think he's like going to the bathroom. But yeah, it's really loud outside. But yeah, I did a sour jar against him to try and push him away, and like just like it was being so awful that I did that because I really needed to send him strong message. And for a while it worked. It was ruining everything around him, and he was gone to France for a few months, and so that seemed to work well, but he came back eventually, so didn't work out so well. But the freezing spell worked super good. It even today, like, his behavior has improved significantly. Um so I'm thinking I might do a freezer spell for this one. Just maybe until I can figure out another one. Cause it's a big one, and that person has experience in witchcraft, and they won't hesitate to do something against me. And yeah, but I know how to protect myself now when I do those things, and I never do things out of harm, and I don't intend to just curse that person. Like, I wouldn't do that. I did that against my roommate because my roommate is really a shithead. I'm sorry, I shouldn't swear. I know algorithm and blah blah blah. I don't want my YouTube to be restricted, but he really is a poop head, my roommate. But usually, no, I do more the nice kind stuff. So like little binding spells, which are not really violent. They're just meant to keep harm from getting away from a person onto other people, or just like keeping people from doing bad stuff in general. You could bind someone from doing good, I guess, but it's still a bit counterproductive, I feel like. But yeah, you can bind someone's powers, but you can bind them to not abuse others and things like that as well. But yeah, there are a bunch. But yeah, this one case will be one to think about for a while. There's someone in my personal life that's been doing stuff for a while, and I need to solve that. Not gonna go into too many details, although like I don't think they watch me on Facebook, but it's someone I know personally on Facebook. What am I saying? On YouTube. See, I often confuse YouTube and Facebook because I go live on Facebook as well. And I do so mostly on my phone because on my computer it doesn't work so well. So that's why when I go live on my phone, I confuse it with YouTube and Facebook. I confuse both. See, right now it's like almost 4 in the morning. It's like 3:37. So it's closer to 4, and the annoying people outside are still like having their volume all the way up, and they're still sitting in their friggin' car, and they're so, oh my goodness, they're so aggravating. Like I want to sleep. I really want to sleep. I'm tired, but it's so loud. Like all I hear is just a and I can't sleep because of that. It's really loud. Yeah, like the stream. If you are entertained by my misery, I guess. You know what time is it where you live? I wanna know. I'd like to know. I could put random polls in the thing, because I can do poll. We'll do random polls. Let's see. Hi, hope you're doing well. What time is it where you are? Say so in the chat. Let us know. Right now it's almost 4 a.m., but yeah. The people outside are way too loud for me to sleep, and I can't confront them. There are too many. Like I'm just a tiny autistic person, you know. And yeah, I can be scary when I yell and when I have a meltdown, but also I have severe anxiety and social issues, so me confronting a bunch of people all at once is not the same as yelling as one annoying person, you know. Like outside, like in, like going outside, you know, at the grocery store or something, if someone cuts me off or pushes me or something like that, I usually yell at them, hey, it's not your turn, wait your turn, things like that. But when it's a bunch of young, strong-looking people in a car, and their sound is super loud, and they're super intimidating, and they like brush me off whenever I try to talk to them from the window, it's like scary. So yeah, I don't have a phone line, so I can't call the police. But I tried to grab someone on Facebook, from my friends, if maybe someone in Montreal is um awake right now. I asked them if they could call the police for me. So we'll see if that happens, maybe, hopefully. Because right now I really friggin' need to sleep, man. I need to sleep so much. Um, but yeah, how have you been doing? What are you up to? Someone is watching. I feel watched, although you can't see me because I'm in the dark in my room. I'm still wearing that Joy Division shirt I've been wearing up for the past few days. I really need to do some laundry. I don't have any shirts anymore. I really need to wash my shirts. I don't even have one single clean shirt, I think. I don't think. Normally I wear a lot of skinny puppy shirts and things like that. But they're all dirty. And they smell bad. Um, so that's not an option right now. This one is semi decent. I've worn it all day, but other than that, like I've worn it a few hours at a time here and there over the past few days. Maybe I can talk three or one or 1 or 2 hours, not more than that, because I would wear it to go to grocery store and then I would change because I would be a little bit sweaty. Um, but like not sweaty as in my shirt was sweaty, but more like my body felt gross, so I was like showering or no, not showering. I take baths now. Um, but yeah, let let us know, lurker. What's your name? Say hello in the chat. You can't really be watching me do anything fun in this dark room. Unless you're just listening to me endlessly ranting and finding it funny. Hopefully not so much. But there are some, as you can see, like the window. Just a reflection on the wall from the curtains and from the moon and the street lights and whatnot. But yeah, I've decided to do a little bit of witchcraft to help situation in my life, and it's hopefully going to go well. If you didn't know already, I'm a witch. I do some spells, some things. I don't know, I do a lot of spells. Like I was saying, it's mostly energy work and things. But I'm very proficient at that, the energy thing. Mm. I really wanna, like, I wrote on a cardboard, like, turn down your volume, and I put it in my window, and I like knocked on the side so they would hear me, but they looked up and they just completely dismissed me. And I want to like stick it to their windshield, but I don't want to have to pay for reparations. I don't want to have to pay a new windshield if some of the tape gets stuck or damages it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I really want to stick it right in their window or their windshield or somewhere they will see it right away. But yeah, there are too many people in that car. Um, like there's two people at the front, but then I saw some movement in the back, so there are at least three. And for me to confront just a bunch of people like that, it's not a good solution. I have a little doll by my side, and I'm petting its hair. I'm ridiculous, but uh, this is basically stimming at that point, like petting a doll's hair. It's a yeah. I need some water. My lips are getting like my mouth is getting a little bit. I know the word in French, but not in English. But like my saliva is thickening, and it's not dry, but it's See, I don't know the word. Well, I know the word, I just don't remember it right now. Scratches. Ah, this feels nice. And I think I'm hungry. But I ate a bowl of rice today. It was about 6 or 7 p.m. Or maybe a little bit later than that. I'm not quite sure. But I did have some rice. Um, that I started. Mm, Yeah, I went live after it was like 6 or 7 p.m. Okay, I ate late, so I shouldn't be hungry right now. So I've had my food. I shouldn't give in to the temptation of eating everything else in the house. What are you up to? Mm, let me know what you're up to. And vote in my poll. Do you like biscuits? I want to know. I like cookies. It depends if you're British and then biscuits and cookies are the same thing, or if you like tea biscuits and things like that. One of my favorite thing to have with tea is we call them madeleine in French, but there's like little soft cakes that have a shell shape, but they're like tea cakes and they're delicious when you soak them in tea. I like that. I've not had that in a long time. I should buy some sometime. Let me know if you like tea. Oh, that's a better poll actually. I'll wait a little bit to see if people vote the the cookie thing. Then I'll put like, do you like tea? I am a tea enthusiast. I do like myself some tea. I'm more into herbal tea. It's my thing. But as a witch, herbal tea can have so many properties and so many usage. Like I use peppermint tea for spells because I don't have like fresh peppermint or dried peppermint or anything. But when you use just like loose leaf, it's just the peppermint that's in the one I have. It's like pure just peppermint alone, like flakes of peppermint, so I can use it in spells and things like that. I can use it uh for for workings and energy things and keeping around the house in little pouches and things. I have protective pouches. I have one by my desk and I have one in my room as well. The one in my room was for smell purposes because, well, at first it was because my roommate is a heavy smoker. Right now he's quit for a little while, but he will start again. I'm telling you that he will start again. He always does. And then after that, like, he always just smokes outside, but he takes the smell inside, and it begins to affect the apartment severely, even if he only smokes outside. And just coming in and smelling that, he like spreads it around, and it gets pretty bad. And I'm a crochet small business. Like I can't have my yarn smell like that. So what I did is like I sorry, I'm itching all over. But yeah, now he's not a smoker for now, so it's good. Nothing smells. But yeah, I had put little pouches in of herbs in my sterilite bins where I keep my crochet items to sell. Ugh, my there's a part of my body that is so itchy right now, and I think it's because it's a fairly large part. I don't want to give too much detail, but it's a part that creates a gender dysphoria for me. So if you uh, understand what I'm saying, but like it gets sweaty under there sometimes. I'm sorry if that sounds awkward, but it's true. But someone's just listening to me rant and vent about all sorts of random stuff. uh, that's the beauty of YouTube, you know, you never know who you're talking to or who's listening to you. That's funny. But yeah, you know when I said that I had found the identity of one of my lurkers and I was placed to discover that, I also found out that there's possibly another person uh, who is one of my lurkers who's not as well intentioned. It's either one of like um, some people just watch you to grab all that they can about you, but there's also some people who like are just out to get trans people, queer people, and things like that, and so they can like just mass report your videos or something. And they just wait to see like little hints of things they can report and that YouTube might take down. So like just swear words, things, random things. They will report everything they can, and um they will go through your videos. So either it's just an ill intention person, or it's just someone who's wanting to mass report me. But I've come to this conclusion because of some some people I talked to. It's a long story. It's hard to explain, but um, basically, someone I know knows people who have watched my channel and have said things. So it's complicated. It's a whole complicated deal. So I have that one lurker who I found out about the other day. And I have possibly another bad one. Unless it was just someone who was there in passing. That happens sometimes too. Like people just find this person and they're like, weird. And then they're gone. Maybe it was just that. It's weird, huh? Yeah, to me it is. I don't know why people watch people just to make fun of them, but it happens sometimes. It's happened to me in the past. It's so unbelievably loud. There's stupid sound downstairs. Not downstairs, but outside. They're they're still parked there, and they've been parked there for like 4 hours, and they're just like screaming and leaving their speakers all the way up. They're watching something, I don't know what. They're just like making so much noise. They're not even listening to music, like they're watching things in their car. But it's annoying. But if they're like homeless or something and they live in their car, I would understand. But like at that point when it's 4 in the morning, you lower your freaking volume if you're gonna listen to stuff, because car um speakers project outside. They don't just project inside, they project outside of the vehicle. That's how they work. Vehicles don't isolate sound. Sound travels outside the way it's set up. If you didn't know that, now you know. When you listen to music super loud, the reason we hear it outside is not because it's too loud, it's because your speaker are projecting it outside too. And so, if you're, for example, if you're having a conversation on the phone, on like your um, car speaker, over your car speaker, people outside can hear everything, um everything you're saying, and everything the person is saying to you, or the multiple people if you're like on a big conference call or something. But we can hear. I promise you, we can hear. We can hear everything you're saying, in confidence to your lover, or like um you're maybe you're bitching about this date you had to your buddies, or things like that. We hear everything. So just so you know, just so you're aware, in the future, if you're in the car, you're not having a private conversation if you're on speaker. So yeah. But these ones, they know, because they've heard me. They looked at me in the window, and they were like meh, waving me away. I'm sorry I'm scratching so heavily. I'm hoping you didn't see anything, but yeah. So I don't understand why people do this, seriously. Like, what do you gain from having that sound so loud at 4 in the morning? Also, like, yeah, their speakers are projecting, but for just the speaker projection, it's quite loud. Like, I shouldn't be able to hear it so well. I'm sorry if I'm just complaining right now. Let me know who's watching. Say hello. Answer to my poll. Do you like biscuits? Let's talk about biscuits. Tea biscuits. My grandma kept boxes of those, like huge boxes. Of just like this one type of biscuits, of tea biscuits, that gets like super paste like when you dip it in something like tea or coffee. It becomes this paste. But I liked those. When I was a kid, I would steal them from her pantry. I remember my grandma's pantry. It was great. It was full of yummy things. Yeah. And her fridge was full of jello and things like that. She loved making jello. And she loved making bread. She would bake bread. Mm. I miss my grandma a lot. And I would watch hockey with my grandpa. I've never liked hockey, but I cherish those moments, just sitting in front of the TV doing nothing else than just being there. That's called parallel play. And I got a feeling he was probably neurodivergent because we connected that way. Grandpa was amazing, by the way. My grandpa was like the most handsome man I've ever seen. And I'm not saying that in a gross way, of course, he was my grandpa, but gorgeous blue eyes. And he was not that tall, but he was really. I've seen pictures of him in his young time. He was really handsome. You guys, he was in his 90s and he still had a full head of hair, like no hair loss whatsoever. He had a thick head of hair. and I'm super jelly because I have his genes, but I don't have the hair. I have significant hair loss, but I have PCOS, so that's one of the reasons I have hair loss. But the females in my family, the AFABs in my family, they have hair loss as well. Even if don't have PCOS, especially on my mom's side. On my dad's side, not really that much, but on my mom's side, they shed hair like crazy. Like my aunt, she has basically no hair at this point. She has like three hair covering her whole head. It's very yeah, so I'm gonna look like that when I get old. But not that matters that much, but it does annoy me quite a bit because I like having dead hawks and like teased hair, big goth hair. My mom would tease her hair every day. Not so much goth, but more like 80s regular teased hair, like huge hair. Just yeah. If you have been around that if you've been alive around that time period, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But even in the 90s and the early 2000s, she would do that. She passed in 2006, if my memory serves me well. And yeah, she passed when I was 12. But she had those big hair to the very end. Even when she was sick, she would every morning she would do her hair. When she was in severe burnout towards the end, um she always had a big head of hair. I don't remember her having flat hair at all. She spent so much money in hairspray. She had an entire cupboard just full of empty cans. And also some full ones, because when there was a sale or something, she would stock up, but she had an entire cupboard of just hairspray cans. My mom would have been a fantastic goth had she not hated all those things. Like, she was so against tattoos, piercings, and dyed hair. She was like mortified by that stuff. She would have hated me. She never saw me with dyed hair or anything. She'd never seen me. She passed when I was too young for that stuff. My mom was amazing. But yeah. But yeah, I was talking about my handsome grandfather earlier. Handsomest man I've ever seen, I swear. I can't say alive because he passed a while ago, unfortunately. But yeah, just had he just had the looks, and he was a great guy, very hardworking. He used to be one of those people who would carry logs downstream by running on them. That super dangerous job that he would just hop on logs to carry them downstream. He used to do that, and he used to like cut trees and stuff and do all the super difficult stuff. Yeah, that was also super dangerous. But yeah, he's done that. He was very brave, my grandpa. And yeah, I've only met him when he was already retired, obviously. Oh, my dad is kind of a middle child somewhere, so my grandparents were already pretty old when he had me, and my dad was old when he had me. He was in his 30s, close to his 40s, I believe. No, I think he was like 34 or something. But yeah, everyone, let me know Do you still have grandparents? I'd like to know. I have one grandfather still alive, and um, my brother has both. My half brother. My brother is only related to me on my dad's side. He's my dad's kid with his wife. Um, but my dad got married um, after separating with my mom, and I think she was already past when they got married, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, but yeah, my brother still has his two maternal grandparents, and he even has some step grandparents. Mm. So he's got a lot of grandparents, my brother. Um, I've only like my grandparents have never gotten remarried or anything. Well, my grandpa is dating a lady who lives like downstairs from where he lives, and she always comes up and they hang out. It's funny, but they're dating, and she's super clingy. um, but she's a little bit weird of a lady, but she's cool. She's very sweet as well. But some people in my family are not so happy about the fact that he's dating her because they know that it's just out of loneliness. He doesn't really like care that way. But at the same time, I understand because his wife he loved very much, and he was crushed when she passed. He was heartbroken, and at his age, like he doesn't have like a ton of friends. And it's funny because my grandma's sister lives next door and is married to his brother. As crazy as that sounds, it is very true. um I wonder who's watching right now. Hmm, I'm guessing it's someone who is like nocturnal a little bit. Maybe someone like on the West Coast or something, because they get like 3 hours less than we do. Or someone in Europe, which they're like 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours or more, depending, more than we are here. So that it would either be a super early morning or it would be late, like um a little bit after midnight, like 1 a.m. or something, or maybe a different time zone. I'd like to know. I'd like to know where you people are from. I'd like to know my lurkers. I'm curious about people. I'm curious who's watching me speak at this hour. I'm guessing probably someone from Europe or someone from around here who can't sleep. That's likely as well. Like me. Maybe you have an annoying person outside of your window making noise too. That would be funny or ironic, whatever the case may be. These past few days I've been changing my profile picture on Facebook like 20 times. I don't know what I want to have as profile picture anymore, as weird as that sounds. Because I had one when I went to see Frontline Assembly, like your Newman and Ministry, but um, like I got tired of seeing my face with that specific makeup, and it started getting on my nerves. So I changed it back to the one I had. And then after that, I got an iron E because of irony. It's just a stupid joke. You have an E made out of iron anyway. It's just funny. So for a bit, I changed it to that, and after that, I changed it back to just my face. So I don't know what to put. Oh yeah, I also put the thumbnail of this video as a profile picture for a little bit because I thought it's super cute. But now I just have my face. I'm sorry if what I'm talking about is not interesting. I'm really just trying to entertain myself until the loud people outside calm down. So yeah, I'm just gonna ramble, I guess. But hello, lurkers. If anyone wants to say hi or tell me what kind of biscuits they like or what kind of cookies even or anything else you like. But I have a poll for biscuits. I don't know, I was just gonna make random polls, but it doesn't seem to be catching. Oh, I forgot to answer the poll, but I don't think I can answer myself. Now it is 4:11 a.m. and my mouth is just as dry as when I started. I'm very tempted to make some more rice, to heat up some more rice because I got leftovers. And don't worry, I disposed of them properly. Not disposed, but like I've wrapped them properly and waited like not too long before um storing them and everything, so it should all be fine. And normally when I eat rice, it's like one day or two if there's really a lot and I'm not hungry or something. But yeah, rice is good. I'm hungry right now. I want to chomp on some cheese slices. But yesterday I was like, yeah, go ahead. And I was saying bad things to myself, and I was like, you should probably not. But yeah, just sometimes. What was I even saying 3 seconds ago? I'm so like tired. I'm beginning to forget things. Mm. Asleep right now. If I fall asleep during my live, you guys can make fun of me. I allow you. I think I'm gonna try to sleep now, actually. And if they keep doing the same stuff, I will come back here. But for now, I'm just gonna say a little goodbye, and I'm gonna see you soon. Yeah, but thank you for watching, lurkers. Maybe you wanna share with me your identity in secret. Maybe you're busy, which is fine. But I wanna thank everyone and wish you a good night. And so if you do make it as um I don't remember what I was saying. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go. I'm starting to be really tired right now. So have a good day or night or anything like that. I hope you're alright. I hope you're doing it well. You're happy and fulfilled. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. Bye. Thank you. Thank you for watching.